and gentlemen, this is Your Opinion Sucks! Please welcome your hosts, Mark Ellis and Grae Drake.
Oh, thank you. Wow. How's everybody doing tonight? This is San Diego Comic-Con. I will ask you once again, how's everybody feeling out there? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rotten Tomatoes, Your Opinion Sucks. What is the name of the show? Your Opinion Sucks! My name is Mark, this is Grae, and we are going to hear from a lot of fans. We're going to hear from some of the world's best critics, and there's going to be some really sucky opinions on this show, Grae.
Oh my God, you guys, the energy's radiating off you, and so is the suckiness. It's awesome.
Getting a little bit of a hot dog / hand sanitizer smell from right across the street at Comic-Con. We've been having a ball down here. We get a lot of fun games to play with the fans, and some surprises are going to happen on this very stage.
Yeah, y'all are going to be surprised. Get ready to be like, damn.
And it's a three-damn, it's a triple-damn to kick off, because look at the esteemed panel of critics we have. I mean, these are some of the...
Pretty good.
The best.
Pretty good.
And the brightest.
Not bad.
And
Pretty
the
good.
loudest.
Not bad.
In
Pretty
the
good.
entire industry. Without further ado, let me introduce to you your esteemed panel. Kicking the show off from Screen Junkies, Mr. Hal Rudnick is here. Sitting right next to him, she's an editor at Rotten Tomatoes, and you probably know her from popping a jean jacket collar like no other, Jacqueline Coley. Grae, is that it for critics? Are we done introducing?
Oh my God, you
critics?
know, I think wait, that's not it.
Oh my goodness, that's Scott Mantz from television in the building.
Scott Mantz is our, but wait, there's more critic.
Mr. Movie Release Dates himself is sitting right here. This is maybe the best panel of critics we've ever had on the show.
Oh, come on.
It's true.
It's true.
And now what we have for you guys is a whole lot of fun games that we're going to play here. What we love from you is audience participation. We love when you get loud, when you get noisy, when you get a little rowdy. And if you want to tweet, you are more than welcome. Use the hashtag RTYOS to let your opinion heard. Grae, you ready to get this thing going?
I am. I'm just going to keep doing this for like 20 more seconds, though. That's a hashtag.
That's a hashtag, which was a term used in 2014 when you like something on Twitter, and we're bringing it back here for this summer at Comic-Con. I just like seeing Grae continue to do that. Let's get to our very first game. It's going to pit some lucky fans against some critics, and they could win a lot of movie-themed prizes. It's time for Street versus Elite. I love this game the best because I get a podium.
Oh my, you know what? It makes you look presidential.
I feel like I should be talking to the American people right now. And indeed,
Wait, hold on,
everybody-
you guys. Would you elect Mark Ellis?
Yes, 2020.
I saw 3 rottens out there, which means there's 3 sane people in this crowd. Just the right amount of craziness that we like around here. So this game is called Street versus Elite. What we're going to have are 3 of you fans are going to be going up against these 3 critics in a couple different rounds of movie-related silliness. So, Grae, you are amongst the crowd. You're a woman of the people.
Indeed.
Do you have any names for me?
Indeed, I'm a woman of the people. Look at my skirt. It has sharks on it.
By the way, that is an amazing Jaws-themed ensemble.
And it's very subtle.
Shark tooth earrings, an Amity Island shirt, and a shark skirt.
I love
Come on.
the Hal
Thank you so
Rudnick
much.
fashion show.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's subtle for Grae.
Can I say that when I'm elected president, my first act is every American has to wear shark-themed clothing? And go see the Meg August 10th.
Got my vote.
Yes.
Yeah, you know
Yes.
what? Whenever I walk in the room, I swear to God, at least one person says, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." Yeah. I am so excited to bring up these brave, brave souls who are going to play Street versus Elite. Are you ready for this? Then I would officially like to welcome to the stage Dwight W., Shannon W., and Mike B. Come on up, guys. You know. They're amazing. You are supportive. I love this. Mark, please tell us the rules of this game.
Here's how the rules of the game work on Street versus Elite is what you're going to have on this giant board behind me. A movie category. It could be an actor, could be an actress, it could be shark-related movies. And what our esteemed panel of the Street, the fans versus the Elite are going to have to decide are what are the freshest movies in that particular category. You're going to have 5 options. It's the top 5, the most freshest, the best of the best. You have to guess what they are. And if you guys are successful, each one of you is going home with a $100 movie gift card.
Ooh.
But if you get it wrong, you will each have to bravely reach your hand deep into the evil bag of rotten swag.
Wow.
Fair warning, it's smellier than any BO you're going to get at Comic-Con this weekend. And Grae, to introduce our first category, we actually bumped into somebody who's at Comic-Con this weekend. We figured, well, maybe this person should introduce the first topic. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Cena. It's time to test your Transformers knowledge. This is Street versus Elite.
Okay, so John Cena, like, it's not fair enough that he just goes to the gym more than everybody else, but he looks that good in a suit and a tie, and I look like it's picture day in 6th grade. He looks like he should be president, and I'm merely the Secretary of State. So we have Transformers movies, as Mr. Cena is going to be starring in Bumblebee later on this year. So, Transformers movies. Now, look, let's be honest with each other. We do not have a lot of Transformers movies that are fresh, but we do have them ranked in correct order. So I turn it over to the Street team first. You guys can confer quickly and then give me your guess as to which movie you think is the freshest of the Transformers.
Don't forget that you can help them.
What do you got? Transformers 1, the one that kicked it all off. Show it to me. Boom! 100 points and this close to being fresh. Poor Optimus Prime. All right, critics, now it's your turn. Which movie do you think could compete?
Only because I'm a Pink Floyd fan, I'm going to say Dark Side of the Moon.
It's Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon.
You need a side, and that's a very artistic difference. Show me Dark of the Moon.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kicking off with some heavy hitters, 100 to 80. You guys are in the lead. It's back to you. You have 2 more guesses in this round.
Any help? Any help?
Speak loudly and clearly into the mic.
We'll go with the 4th one.
The 4th Transformers.
Transformers 4.
You know they have names. You're treating them like
They're so good.
Show me Transformers. I believe is it Age of Extinction? Show me Age of Extinction. It's on the board. That's a solid 40 points. They're building on their lead, but now the critics have a chance to tie the game if they can get the 3rd freshest Transformers film.
Okay, we're going to go with Revenge of the Fallen.
Is it Revenge of the Fallen, the 2nd movie?
3rd movie. Yes! Yes.
Baby.
Yes. Awesome.
Grae, you know your franchise isn't going well when your 3rd freshest movie is 19%. All right, Street Team, you have 1 more guess in this round to accrue as many points as possible, and I'll be honest with you, whoever gets this movie is going to win round 1.
That's it. Last Night.
Show me Transformers The Last Night for a 1-round lead. They got it.
That's not fair.
I just got to point out here, Revenge of the Fallen, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night, 19%, 18%, 16%, and they still made Bumblebee. I mean, for the love of God.
Hey, you guys are the critics. This is all your fault. Now,
I didn't do it.
we're going to move on to round 2. In round 2, our category is none other than the superhero movies of 2018. I would say these movies are a little bit better than the Transformers films, so I am going to defer and allow the critics to kick off this round. Scott Mantz.
Black Panther.
Absolutely. Wakanda forever.
Show me Wakanda forever.
Give it to me.
Oh.
And that's how quickly the tide can turn in this game, Grae. Now all of a sudden the elite, the critics in their high ivory tower are trouncing the street team unless they can come back.
We're gonna go with Infinity War.
Which one?
Infinity Wars, Avengers.
Avengers Infinity War is what I heard. So let's see Avengers Infinity
Solid.
War on the board. 40%. Hey.
Wow, that's 83% and it's fourth. These movies are so highly rated. It's almost as though they're super. Anybody? Nothing? Nothing?
I see what you did there. Back to the critics.
Go, my son.
I'm going to say Incredibles 2.
All right. The guess was Incredibles 2. I don't know if they're going to count it. Let's see.
He scores.
All right.
Boom.
It's a commanding lead at 120.
Boom.
You guys got to hit at least some points here.
We're gonna say Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 is the guess. Is it on the board?
Okay.
Oh.
They're in the game, but they could really be wounded pretty seriously right now if the critics can get 60 more points in this round.
Finish them.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Wow.
Show me Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Thank you.
And the elite are back, baby.
You know, you don't expect it from somebody with a pop collar jean jacket, but that could have been the death blow. We have one more round to go, and if you guys don't make a serious comeback, you are going to be putting your hands into the smelly, rotten bag of swag. Our last category. This category is very near and dear to my heart because there's a lot of midi-chlorians pumping through this body. This is Star Wars movies.
All right. Woo! Star Wars movies.
Love me some Star Wars.
Those don't cause any kind of arguments
turn?
at all.
It is not your turn, sir. We go back to the street team who is trailing. So you guys can kick off, and you probably need to hit number one.
Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back is the guess. Is it number one? All of a sudden, they're right back in the game, Grae. This is what I love about this game.
Yes.
$100 movie gift cards are on the line, and you three can ruin it for these nice, hard-working folks.
All right, before it was called Episode 4, A New Hope, it was just called Star Wars.
Show me Star Wars from 1977.
Okay.
What the hell is number 2?
60 points. So the game is technically still within reach. What's your guess?
All right, Mark, we're going Force Awakens. Numero
Star
7.
Wars, Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Let's see it. There it is. Okay.
Wow.
The Force Awakens was garbage. Garbage.
So are some opinions, Scott.
Scott
Tell us how you really feel.
Parties. All right, critics, here's the scenario. If you guys get either the fourth or the fifth freshest Star Wars movie, according to the Rotten Tomatometer, you are going to bounce these nice people out of the victory position. What movie do you think it could be?
Which of the prequels do I want to say? Oh, wait, what?
Wait, seriously. The critics loved The Last Jedi. Critics
All right, we need an answer.
My last and final answer is The Last Jedi.
He went Last Jedi. Show me Last Jedi. The elite
Although,
Sorry-
The Last Jedi,
sorry if
it's
my
garbage.
Sorry if my answer ruined your childhoods.
Although we all know
fun.
The Last Jedi is rotten.
To let us feel a little bit
Rotten.
about yourselves, do you guys want to guess what the fifth freshest Star Wars movie is?
Rogue One.
Show me Rogue One. They got it. So, Grae, let's give these nice people something from the rotten swag bag. Who wants to be adventurous and go first?
Nice try, Al Shay.
Oh, God, Geely.
Oh, Jar Jar Binks!
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, it's Home Alone 3. Say that again, but this time on the microphone so we can all shame you.
Home Alone 3 is not a terrible movie.
Wait, hold on. This is an opportunity, everybody. With me on 3. Your opinion sucks. 1, 2, 3.
Your opinion sucks.
You guys are great. Give them a hand.
Give them a hand. And you know what, Grae? Because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to have one of our handy assistants go ahead and give out $300 movie gift cards to these 3 fine folks that just competed. It's for you guys. We love you. We'll catch you with them after the show. I was going to give my driver's license, then I thought better of it. We are going to move on, and before we get to our next game, I just feel like we're at Comic-Con. We should do something fun. We should do something that is very Comic-Con oriented. What they always love doing at Comic-Con is across the street at that huge Hall H you have to camp out for days they get into, they debut new footage.
Oh, yeah.
So we figured we would try to pattern that a little bit and show you guys a brand new trailer that literally just dropped at Hall H. Prepare yourselves for the first official trailer for M. Night Shyamalan's Glass.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am. My name is Dr. Ellis Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Good for you.
The 3 of you've convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago. What do you do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question. There are 24 identities.
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, señora. We almost got you, bro.
That live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true. My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast? I hope for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die. Don't do this. Are you ready? What do we call you, sir? First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh. Wow.
That was the first time we saw it, too. That was fantastic. How do y'all feel about that? Show
Fresh, baby! Fresh.
Critics, you guys are the pros here. That's the first trailer that we've gotten from Glass, the highly anticipated follow-up to Split and Unbreakable. What y'all
Unbreakable, which opened in 2000, by the way. Just saying.
I mean, it looks like for the first time in a long time, Bruce Willis might not be phoning it in.
I mean. Also, Sarah Paulson in like all things. Like she just showed up and I was like, yes, queen. Yes, queen.
And James McAvoy, how many of you agree that he should have been nominated for his performance in Split?
Preach.
Absolutely. That is all 26 performances were Oscar worthy.
I mean, do you guys think that Shyamalan is officially back? Is he back?
I think so.
Can we still call him Shyamalama Ding Dong? I mean,
Yeah. I have to admit that there was one moment in that trailer where Bruce Willis said, "I have to touch them." And I was like, but that was it. That was it. The rest of it was great. That was the only part.
But how much of that is because you have a dirty mind?
No, well, I mean, you know. Yeah, I'm looking for it. That's for sure.
Okay, well, I like all the frivolity that's happening on this stage right now, but I think the fans and the critics are just getting a little too chummy, so I believe it's time for the landmark game, the staple of Your Opinion Sucks. It's time for fans versus critics.
Woo!
All right. Here's the deal, you guys. Fans versus critics is where things start to get ugly. And I'm going to be standing right there in the middle of the audience with brave fans who are going to state their case for a movie or a TV show that they love or hate. They get 30 seconds to make their argument. Our critics get their critic rebuttal, but the final word goes to the fan and the audience. And, like, keep it tight. You know what I mean? Keep it tight.
Keep it tight, because then we're going to go to everybody else out there in the audience via social media. If you have a strong opinion you want to tweet about the movie that's currently being debated, just tweet us and use the hashtag RTYOS. Then we're going to see how the audience feels about it by a show of paddles, and then the final word goes to the Tomatometer. Grae, you could say that in this next game, opinions between the critics and fans might be split.
Oh! Smooth as glass, Mark. Smooth as glass.
Oh.
Pretty unbreakable on stage.
Mark, we are going to put you in a mental institution and do the rest of the show.
I have a sixth sense. It's time to start the game. So
all right.
Who's our first fan?
Killing it.
I'm looking for Hunter C. Oh, Hunter.
All right.
All right, Hunter, where are you from?
I'm from Toronto originally, from Canada.
Oh, my God, Canada. That means you're so nice. You're in the wrong place.
Not today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Spicy.
So, Hunter, what movie or TV show do you want to talk about?
How many of you have seen The Incredibles 2?
Oh, okay. So, Hunter, stand close to me. Let's get chummy and tell us whether you think it's fresh or rotten.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes says it's fresh.
Spoiler alert.
I think it's the worst Pixar movie ever made.
What?
Oh! Wow.
Did you see any of the Cars movies?
Hold on. Your 30 seconds begins now.
The Incredibles 2 has an incredible Rotten Tomatoes scores for 3 reasons. 1, nostalgia. 2, the score, Michael Giacchino's iconic score. And 3, animation. When you take that away, what do you have? You have a super baby gone wild and Elastigirl fighting Facebook. There's not a lot there for us to enjoy story-wise other than it being a popcorn movie.
Wow. He's like, I don't even need the last 8
Is that all you got?
Boom.
All right, I got to take this. You say there's...
Wow.
Red alert, Scott Mantz is about to say something.
All right, first of all, you say there's no story. There is a whole lot of story going on in this. There is a story, there's a domestic story between Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible. How are they going to provide for their family now that they can't be superheroes? You have a gender reversal in this movie where both the hero and the villain are both women. And this movie was, that was like... You'd swear this movie was made like 6 months ago. They started like 4 years ago. And you have all the background. It's an existential story about identity, about why we still need heroes and you don't need superpowers to be a superhero. Yes, the score is great. Yes, the animation is great. And all of the stories are great. This is a movie more for grown-ups. After the Toy Story films, it is the only Pixar sequel that is better than its predecessor, and it is one of the best Pixar movies.
I think Toy Story 2 disagrees with you a little bit on that one. I'm just saying. Also, I agree with what you said. Incredibles is great. But if we don't see Frozone's wife, like, I'm riding on the next movie. Can we talk about it? If you would have brought that up, I would have been like, you were right. Like,
I want to see Frozone's wife ASAP.
I'm just saying.
I want to see Incredibles 3.
Saying Brad Bird is leaving money on the table by leaving her off screen. I'm just saying.
But you don't want to see Incredibles 3, the last word.
I want to see a Frozone prequel, actually.
Okay.
Now you're talking.
He's trying to win Jacqueline over with the Frozone prequel, so let's take it to the social media and see what you guys out there are saying about Incredibles 2.
The room right now, in regards to this opinion, hair toss. RTYOS, the relatability. Do you not like to laugh? Amanda,
Toronto.
that is a wise observation. Incredibles 2 is rotten. Hunter, you have no soul. Wow. I just would like to point out that is a really bold claim from somebody who can't spell taco right. Go ahead. All right. I was personally victimized by Violet's social anxiety and lack of ability to talk to the guy she loves, and for that, Incredibles 2 is truly the most incredible movie ever.
You know what this means, Hunter? Hunter, you have become the hunted.
Okay, that actually read a little bit more like a threat, Scott. So Hunter, I have to say that, we love Justin Trudeau in Canada, but we're unsure about you. So,
we love a lot.
I appreciate you, Hunter. Don't listen to them.
Bryan Adams, hockey.
Congrats on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is now in Toronto. Let's see how the fans feel about this argument. Incredibles 2. Who thinks it's fresh? Who thinks it's rotten? Let's see those paddles. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, Green, turn it around.
All right, and it does appear that the Tomatometer agrees with the majority of the crowd because Incredibles 2 is currently fresh, 94%.
Uh-oh. And you know what that means.
That means that, unfortunately, Hunter...
Your opinion sucks.
Yes, thank you, Hunter. Give him a hand.
I feel so bad.
Now I'm looking for Beth T. Beth, come on up. Where are you at, Beth?
Don't be shy.
I know it's awfully hard. Oh, here she comes. Oh, no, don't worry. You're in the right place, Beth. You're in a safe space. So where are you from?
I'm actually from here. I'm from El Cajon, outside of San Diego.
Oh, my God. Yes! Ooh, ooh. A local that actually decides to come to the gas lamp during Comic-Con. Good for you. Yeah, love it. No, you're wonderful. So tell us what movie or TV show you want to talk about.
I went classic. I'm doing Top Gun.
Oh. All right.
Great, we are entering a danger zone.
So tell us, fresh or rotten?
Rotten, rotten, rotten.
Okay, 30 seconds. Break my heart.
I'm sorry, but Maverick has more chemistry with Iceman than he does with that poor psychiatrist. Sorry, Terry McGillis. Sorry, they have no chemistry. It's just flat. And if someone pulled that crap, if coming from a military family, he should have his butt kicked out and not allowed to do that kick-ass flight scene. So just like Archer says, the best thing to come out of this is Danger Zone.
We can all agree on the greatness of Kenny Loggins. I mean, that's not up for dispute here today. So here's what's going to happen now. One of these critics, I think, has the easy job of defending Top Gun, and then the control booth is going to give me the score of Top Gun in my ear so we can settle this once and for all. Who wants to defend the mighty Top Gun?
I'd like to take the throttle and defend Top Gun.
Ooh. You take my breath away, Hal.
All right. Here's the deal. Top Gun is not just a great action movie, but a very quotable and rewatchable movie. I feel the need
for speed.
That's what I'm talking about. And let's play volleyball. Also a quote from Top Gun. Great cast. Val Kilmer at the very height of his powers. Tom Cruise, also at the height of his powers. Anthony Edwards, just Anthony Edwardsing along. with so many great nicknames, Buzzing the Tower. Kelly McGillis, she had a hot run in the 80s. Witness, Top Gun, The Accused, then she stopped. But she was great in Top Gun. And you know what? I am all for Love is Love, the homoeroticism in that volleyball scene. Why not?
Hal Rudnick. You know, Grae, I don't bestow this honor upon a lot of people, but Hal, you can be my wingman anytime.
Thank you, brother.
Grae, do we have a rebuttal?
Yeah.
If the only thing the movie has going for it is got a few good quotes, then it is not a good movie.
Grae, I'm going to be honest with you right now. My heart is breaking, and I'm pretty sure the reason why our staff hasn't told me what the score for Top Gun is because they don't want to see their host crumble before them on stage. So let's go to the social first. Let's see what Twitter has to say about
Top Gun. Hold on a second. Behind you.
Yes.
Top Gun was terrible. Not enough Tom Cruise running. Oh, God.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, trusting the process. Beth from El Cajon has some cojones talking about my Top Gun like that.
What happened? What is happening to Maverick's head?
That gif is terrifying. I'll see it in my nightmares. Top Gun is the only thing that makes volleyball watchable.
Damn.
Wow. I mean, Catherine, to be fair, it is a sport that requires a lot of skill. Also, I'm a tall girl who played volleyball, so that's just, I feel like we need to figure out the audience temperature on Top Gun. It's like, seems a little divided, maybe?
Okay, audience, Miramar is right up the road from here, so how about some hometown pride? Who thinks that Top Gun is fresh, and who dares to call it a rotten movie? Let's see those paddles. Seeing a lot of front.
Oh. Yeah.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Fresh.
Fresh as the Righteous Brothers were the day they recorded it.
She never had it. She really didn't have it.
Yeah.
Whether she had that love and feeling is up for debate, but what is not up for debate is whether Top Gun is fresh or rotten. And it gives me a great honor to reveal to you guys the tragic truth that Top Gun is a rotten movie. I can't. 50. It's so close.
Mark, this hasn't happened before here. Like, this hasn't happened before that a fan has said that the movie is the same thing that the critics said that it was.
Oh dear.
It hasn't happened before.
So, unfortunately, despite that amazing job of pontification, filibustering, and public speaking that Hal Rudnick just gave, I have to do this to my wingman. This is breaking my heart.
Yeah.
Hal?
Wait, but...
Very well argued.
That's right. Keep it going, you guys. Keep it going. Thank you so much, Beth.
It's a good argument. It's a good argument.
All right. Next, that was like bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm looking for Zeb. Bum, 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 bum. Baby, baby. All right. All right, Zeb, where do you hail from?
Oceanside, California.
We love our military in Oceanside. So what movie or TV show do you want to talk about?
Ready Player One.
Okay. A little
New
Steven Spielberg. Okay. And you say it's fresh or rotten?
Rotten.
Okay.
All right.
This is a fun debate because the crowd doesn't know how to feel about the movie yet. So it's up to our fan or our critic to kind of sway them. This will be interesting.
All right. Your passionate discourse begins now.
Ready Uncanny Valley. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Wreck-It Ralph. You remove the pop culture references from both of those films, and you still get a very solid story. The emotional impact of Ready Player One could not be felt because of the CGI. It just wasn't there. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, but every couple of minutes, I don't need trivia about the 1980s. And Ernest Cline, Zach Penn, I don't care how much trivia you know about the 80s. No one cares. Give me a good story.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
fervent belief in his desire for a good story. Does anybody up here want to take the Ready Player One was a good story?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't have a very passionate defense of Ready Player One. I see some of your points, but I still enjoyed the film. It is not Steven Spielberg's best movie, but I felt like it was a return to form in the sense that it reminded me of what I loved about his quote-unquote Spielbergian films like Jurassic Park, like E.T., like Raiders of the Lost Ark, like Close Encounters, like Jaws. It was purely entertaining. I agree with you, there were too many pop cultural references, but it was a full-throttle action film. It was a lot of fun, and it is fresh.
Wow.
Grae, I'll summarize Scott Mantz's argument by saying that Ready Player One opens with Van Halen's Jump, so therefore it's
You
the
love
greatest
it.
movie ever.
I mean, you had to twist yourself in knots to give it like 2 good words. That movie ain't good, y'all. It ain't. That movie disappeared out of the box office so quick. Steven Spielberg didn't even have to think about it after it was released. I'm so sorry. He's already moved on to Broadway. That's how quickly that movie was like, bye.
Well,
Anyway.
you get the final word.
The whole Shining sequence was a multi-million-dollar CGI episode of Muppet Babies.
Wait,
Hey, Muppet Babies
Muppet
are
Babies
good.
were you watching?
Yeah, the Muppet
Yikes.
Babies episode where they got covered in a sea of blood.
But Muppet Babies Star Wars, so good. Ralph, I'm serious.
Yes, the Muppet Baby Star Wars is actually the freshest Star Wars thing that currently exists anywhere. It's 22 minutes of just pure fantasy, excellent. Lest we digress, Grae, let's go to the social media.
Let's see what's up. Ready Player One is like if someone decided their Tumblr feed should be a movie. Preach! Oh, Maddie! Oh, Maddie, it hurts. Ready Player One was a great movie. Delightful gamer fun. No matter what anyone says. It's
Right here,
all
Mason.
Caps. It's all caps.
Yo.
I got you, Mason. All right. Me during Ready Player One. Movie Ambien. You know what? That's actually a great idea. Instead of only hashtag RTYOS, we should invite you to do hashtag movie Ambien as well. That's dope.
I
love
forgot about the argument. I'm just concerned for that baby's welfare. Can somebody make a phone call?
Who's filming the baby and letting them fall like that? That's bad parenting. Such bad parenting.
Uncling, and I know, because I'm a mediocre uncle. We are going to go to the fans now. So the fans, what do y'all think? Who swayed you in this argument? Do you think it's fresh or rotten?
Oh, wow.
Give me the fresh.
Wow.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, it does give me great pleasure to say that Ready Player One is, in fact, a fresh movie, according to Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, wow. All right.
Thank you very much.
73%, which, just for fun facts, was also my grade point average in high school.
That's higher than I expected.
Thank you very much, Grae. You always say the nicest things about your co-hosts.
Love you.
Steven Spielberg directed Jaws. Have you ever seen it?
What?
Who's our next fan coming to bat?
Everybody give a hand to Zeb. Give him a hand.
Well done, Zeb. Well argued.
All right, Shane. Shane C is who we're looking for now. Give him a hand.
Come back, Shane.
All right, Shane. Okay, Shane is pointing as though he is Babe Ruth. Okay? He is.
Whoa, this is scary.
Calling your shot, huh?
Be afraid.
So, Shane, where are you from?
I'm from Pasadena, California.
Oh, my God. So did you, totally watch The OC and think it was a documentary?
Kind of, sort of, maybe just a little bit here and there.
Because you're totally cute like Adam Brody. Is anyone old enough to have watched that show? So, what movie or TV show do you want to talk about?
I'm going to go with The Greatest Showman is fresh.
Okay.
Love you, bro.
Grae, certain sections of this crowd just turned into Ed Sullivan when the Beatles debuted in America. This has gone, all hell is broken loose here because Shane thinks that this movie is fresh. Give me your points.
I just need to do a little dance first because I'm yeah, this is me. Okay, go. 30 seconds.
Okay. Oscar-nominated song, This Is Me. All about inclusion, all about being good, being comfortable with yourself. We have a great love story between Zach and Zendaya. That's awesome. She agrees. And I mean, let's be honest, the sexiest man alive, Hugh Jackman. Have you looked into the man's eyes? He's amazing.
He is amazing.
I don't even need those last 5 seconds.
Solid.
Mic drop early.
Solid.
The premature mic drop. Okay, who wants to argue against the Wolverine classic, The Greatest Showman?
They already know. Like, I'm the biggest musical theater fan you will meet, and I am so... Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond?
Please.
Tell you how I feel a second? Because that's a good musical, what I just quoted, which was Hamilton. You have been tricked by the musical McDonald's. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled by a B-list playlist to think that that movie was good. I mean, the authors of Dear Evan Hansen gave you their B-list material, but Hugh Jackman's shining face and poor dance moves, and Zac Efron's abs and mediocre acting somehow tricked you to not pay attention to the CGI animals dancing around that movie. Who needs CGI lions? Nobody does. Nobody does. Nobody does. And the Zendaya and Zac Efron romance, I was bored with it. It was better when it was High School Musical. I'm so done with you in this movie.
Hang on.
It is the musical McDonald's. It's bad for you, and I don't know how they keep getting y'all to eat it.
I'm going to say that Greatest Showman was the best musical since La La Land.
Of course you would.
Yes.
All right. Well,
don't even get me started.
My friend Jacqueline and say that The Greatest Showman is built on a foundation of lies.
Wow.
P.T. Barnum was a crap person. He abused animals.
And
people. He imprisoned the quote-unquote
It's not a biopic. It's not a biopic. It's a musical. It's a feel-good movie about inclusion.
You know what?
The critics have been torn against themselves. They should write a musical about what's happening on stage. What's happening in Shane's heart?
I actually just need to give a quick Rotten Tomatoes fact check and say, to Scott Mantz's point, The Greatest Showman is actually just the only musical since La La Land.
See?
That is
I rest my
technically
case.
Truth.
The final word goes to Shane. Everybody simmer down and listen.
I'm not swaying. It's fresh.
All right.
It's fresh. You gotta love it.
You know what?
Sit in there. This isn't movie ambient. This isn't a biopic. I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to watch some dancing.
You know what? Sometimes it's about fact, and sometimes it's about fiction. And I'm telling you for a fact that movie's bad. It's just a fact.
Wow.
You can take your feelings to the altar, but this is a
sees
fact.
A lot of musicals, but Shane has a song in his heart, and he's not letting anybody stop him. Let's see how the audience feels with the social media responses. Let's see some of these tweets.
Zac Efron was better at HSM2. Hold on, Star-Lorder. I'm not sure who Zac Efron is, but your point is noted. Next. Yeah, hold on. I'm glad that we moved to this one because needed less clothing. Hugh Jackman is half naked.
I'm just saying.
All right. The Greatest Showman literally gives me all the goosebumps every song, and I feel
That's what I'm
just so...
talking about.
I will send you some Hamilton tickets and help your life. I'm telling you.
You're right.
Can we get confirmation that's actually an image of Scott Mantz watching La La Land?
Actually, is Fia here? Can you stand up? Can you identify yourself? And can you please do that GIF in real... Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I suspected that was the case.
All right, audience, let's see those paddles. The Greatest Showman. Do we say fresh? Do we say rotten?
Oh, I don't know.
Great.
I love you people. Most of y'all.
But now we go to the final arbiter of all things. Let's see the board. Is The Greatest Showman fresh or rotten, according to the Tomatometer?
Wait. I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. So Greatest Showman opened in December. It did not open at #1. But it was a true word-of-mouth hit. The percentage drops from week to week were less than 20%, which meant that people were talking about it. They were showing their love on social media. This was a word-of-mouth hit. It was not for critics, although this critic loved it. It was for all of you.
Aww.
What a beautiful way to not only close out this segment, but also make Jacqueline Coley so irate she might walk off stage. So we should probably say thank you to Shane. But Shane, because it is it's a rotten movie, I hate to do this to you because you're so passionate. Shane.
Your opinion sucks!
And that goes for you too, Mantz.
I've never loved my job more. I've never loved my job more.
What a great way to cap off fans versus critics. Thank you guys out there in the crowd for participating. But
God, you know what? That was so intense, my false eyelashes almost melted off my face.
they look just as real as the shark from Jaws, and I mean that as a compliment. I still think Bruce was actually patrolling the waters around Amity Island. Great, we've had fun here today. We've had a good time so far. We could end the show right now, and I think everybody out there would be happy, but there just seems to be, after a great meal, you want a little dessert.
Yeah, you do.
You want a little dessert, so we do think it's going to be fair to have a couple more guests come up here and play one last game, and that game is going to be helped us ushered in by the young man who you may know as the voice of Colossus in the Deadpool movies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage, Stefan Kapičić.
4 or 5 opinions. That's all it takes.
Wait, one question. What are your thoughts on The Greatest Showman?
This is Comic-Con. This is your whole thing with Comic-Con. Is this your first time, or are you a seasoned veteran of Comic-Con at this point?
Yes, I am.
You love walking around. You love seeing crazy stuff. What's the craziest thing you've seen at Comic-Con?
Oh, my God. Everything is so crazy. That's like really weird question.
Yeah, I know.
So.
I like to kick off with the weird one just to keep Colossus on his toes.
Trust us, man. It could have gotten a lot weirder than that. Everybody's like, oh, God, really?
Well, Stefan, what we have for you today, first of all, we do want to give you a round of applause for your incredible performance in Deadpool 2. If you're up for it, we think that we could have you participate in our last game, and we're going to team you up with a fan. And if you happen to help this fan win this game, then she or he is going to walk away with another $100 movie gift card. That sound okay to you?
Yeah, perfect.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the last game of the day. Slide into our TMs.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now, as we take our places, I'd like to welcome Courtney C. Give it up for Courtney C.
Courtney C.
Amazing. Come on up here,
Courtney
you
C,
guys.
both of you can please up here. Have a everybody get nice and cozy. So slide into our TMs. That board is about to be revealed to be about a specific movie category. You're going to see various TV shows in this instance. They're the Marvel TV shows from Netflix, and they are all lined up with a tomato score under them. However, that tomato score is not the correct score for the TV show that we lined it up with. So you guys are going to have to match them up, and if you're able to do so in 30 seconds, then Courtney, you are walking out of here with a $100 movie gift card, courtesy of Stefan and Rotten Tomatoes.
Amazing. All right, are you two ready to begin this game that you will most definitely win based on the cheering from the crowd?
All right, so here's how it works. We're going to give you guys 30 seconds, and you guys are going to mash around as many as you possibly can, and then we'll call halftime. We'll take a look at what you've done. We'll take stock of the day, and we'll tell you how many you got right. If you didn't get all of them right, we might give you another 30 seconds. We'll think about how nice we're feeling. Are we ready to reveal what the scores for the shows are?
Let's go.
All right. Call it, Mark.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Move
Go.
some Velcro.
Help them.
Okay. Stefan.
Yeah. Let's go. 88.
The shows are Defenders, Daredevil.
It's a little chaotic right now, Grae, but they seem to be pretty confident. They're going to the crowd.
What did you say?
5 seconds here, guys. No. They're saying move it around again, Grae.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a pause.
That's time. Give them a round of applause.
Applause.
Grae, how'd they do?
Oh, Lordy. Well.
Uh-oh.
They've only got one right, everybody.
They've only got one right, and look, I'll be honest with you guys. I've seen this game played at least once, and Stefan and Courtney gave such an effort, gave such passion. I didn't quite get the fan suggestions I was hoping for, so I'll tell you what. We're going to up the ante here today.
Okay.
If Stefan and Courtney are able to get you all of these numbers in the right movie/TV category, what we're going to have for everybody in the crowd is a movie gift card.
Okay, so we need some help.
Y'all better put in some work.
30 seconds are on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Get in there and make some changes.
It's time to fight dirty. Okay. Go.
The crowd is...
Y'all are not working.
They're trying to work out some communication. It's hectic in here.
Go. Where?
Seconds, Grae.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No. So many people shouting. 7 seconds.
Oh, my God.
7 seconds. Will they get it?
Oh,
Will
my
they
God.
get it in time?
Oh, my God.
1. Okay.
Okay.
Just in under the gun.
It's hard.
Okay, before we reveal the answer, you guys just had to work. I know the Colossus is a pretty buff dude.
Man, I'm a human form.
Huh? How was that cardio for you?
It's tough, man. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Wow. My eyelashes are hanging by a thread.
Yeah.
And the official count of correct answers
is
3.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Well, Grae, so they only got 3 out of 5
Can we know
right,
which 3? So
which means that the audience isn't going to walk away with movie gift cards, and Courtney isn't under normal circumstances. However, I kind of like those Deadpool movies. I really enjoy the presence of Colossus, and Courtney just looks like a delightful person in her everyday wardrobe. And this crowd's been pretty darn good, so I'm going to say gift cards for everybody. Keep that applause going for Courtney and Stefan, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
That feels good to give away stuff.
You know what? You are a regular Daddy Warbucks, and the audiences are little Annies.
So true. So true.
You're a real mensch
You know
there,
what?
Mel.
Well, according to the pun I made earlier, I guess the audience is no longer split on how they feel about the Rotten Tomatoes Your Opinion Shuck show. How about that?
Yeah.
Yay! Yay for bribes! Yay for bribes!
That's our first president and vice presidential chant for 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a huge round of applause for your critics. Hal Rudnick, Jacqueline Coley, Scott Mantz. For the incredible Grae Drake, I am merely Mark Ellis, and this has been, what's the name of the show? Your Opinion Sucks. See you next time, everybody. Woo! Y'all are an awesome crowd. Give me one big round of applause for Scott, your warm-up man, and all the cast and crew that were here today. Thank you guys very much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe out there.
Happy Comic-Con.